With DRS down the main straight into the braking zone, that could be the best overtaking opportunity on the track.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of MyTeam Career Mode on Formula 1 21. There we are. We've got an umbrella over us. I'm shaking my head. I always shake my head.
It's time to see how our
in
drivers
these
are
ones. We're at the Netherlands.
after yesterday's exciting qualifying session.
I imagine this is going to be a very difficult circuit for us. I'm not great around here. It's not one of my best circuits for varying reasons, but mainly the middle sector.
Fernando Alonso.
But we did okay in qualifying. We managed to get out of. There we go, 15th. We're starting higher than we qualified, so someone's got a penalty.
Mazepin, Joe, Latifi, and Pierre
Gasly
picks up the
final grid slot Gasly must have had a penalty because he out-qualified us, so we're starting 15th, which is even better than what I thought. We qualified 16th, but realistically, this is going to be a struggle.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
We don't have the pace for we don't have the pace for that. So looking at the wow, look at this. So for the first time, there's actually a split in strategy in the field. It's medium tyres, hard tyres. I feel like the hard tyres are a waste of time. Softs for everyone else pretty much in the top 10 apart from Hamilton and Bottas, so their pace must have been incredible in Q2. But the one point to note on this is that our pace, Class C compared to Class B, so that's Alfa Romeo, us, Haas, Williams, we are about 6 tenths away in terms of qualifying pace from the back of Class B, which is the Alpines, so we are struggling around this circuit. We're going to be in a fight with the Alfa Romeos, I think, today, which will be no doubt interesting. Saying 9-9 on the strategy, which makes you wonder what the hard tyre runners are doing. I don't really understand why there's some harder tyre runners. So I think, let's just have a check in front of us. I think it's Giovinazzi who's directly in front of us. He's on the hard tyre, so realistically we need to get past him early on and just try and get away from the rest of the Class C pack. And if we can finish 14th, which is, to be honest with you, if we finish will be a miracle in itself, then we'll be good to go. So let's see how we get on. I'm not feeling confident. It's not my best track on my team. This car feels very different compared to F1 2020.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
It's almost as if, like, Jeff has to run through telling you everything in the formation lap, even though, you know, we already know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not sure. That might be why he does that. Because we do stupid stuff like that.
No rain expected.
Oh, right, no rain expected. That's good to know. Let's get it underway. Oh, that was awful. Good news, we've made loads of contact with Raikkonen, but we got our places back. Looking to try and go around the outside of Giovinazzi, but that move wasn't on. Awful launch, really poor start to this Grand Prix. I just don't have any confidence through these two right-hand. I think I've got damage already. Giovinazzi already is struggling to stay on the back of Ocon. on those harder compound tyres, and we've got to take advantage of this. I think Raikkonen we made contact with at the start. Oh, look at that already. There's the first flashback. We haven't got it through lap 1 yet. And that's at a corner I know I should avoid with the curbs. Done it again. Just flirting with danger doing that. Let's have a little lift through the final corner there, Christ. Slipstream on Giovinazzi. Should we make a dive bomb? Would have been clumsy. So we run P15, we haven't moved in terms of our start position. Guan Yu's got himself up to 16th for past Schumacher. Good move, teammate. Oh, but Schumacher's getting him back. Let's have a quick watch of that battle actually, now that I've straightened up. Look at this side by side. And Guan Yu gets the move, but Schumacher had a great run. Look at that side by side. Ooh, I really want to know who gets that position. Let's just get through these couple of corners. It looks like Guan Yu's got it. So they're side by side. We're on board with Mazepin. And Zhou goes right the way around the outside. Brilliant move. How close did they come to contact? Oh, they were pretty close. Bit of a twitch for Schumacher, but well played. AI are fantastic this season. In this game, they're brilliant. I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling to keep up with Giovinazzi at the minute. Like I say, I don't feel confident around this circuit. It's not. I don't know what it is compared to. And we've gone. That's going to happen a lot. I'm not going to finish this race. I'll tell you that right now. I cannot get around this race track without spinning somewhere. I'm going to go high this time because we're literally useless.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Just don't really have the speed around this track, or rather the confidence I should say. Ugh.
Some information on Schumacher. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Giovinazzi.
Nice move.
Giovinazzi trying to do a Schumacher. To me there, but no chance of that happening. So we got him, took us a couple of laps, but we are now up into P14. I cannot do that long right-hander. And sometimes I can't do that right-hander either.
4 seconds to the next car. Push, push.
Don't know what you're talking about, Jeff. There's no chance of us catching Ocon and Alonso. Just do not have the pace of their cars. Managed to invite Giovinazzi within the DRS zone again then. Just don't trust myself on that inner banking.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap.
Gasly's moved himself past Grand New, so he's making hay. So he'll probably get past us later in the race once everyone's coming for the pit stops. I think we've now finally shaken Giovinazzi off in terms of the DRS. But not bad so far. In fact, the tyres feel
We're
really
approaching
good.
the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Makes me wonder what the hard tyre strategy is. I don't really understand why the drivers would have picked a harder tyre on this circuit, because the mediums are wearing exceptionally well. Ugh. See there, 16%, the tyres, they aren't wearing at all. And if you look at our laps,
The gap to the car ahead is increasing by a few tenths per lap.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, Jeff. If you look at our times, they're healthy. You know, we're certainly not struggling in terms of lap time. We've just set another new personal best.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.2 seconds.
That's just going to keep growing. Unless there's a safety car. It was very wide.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it.
So a bit damage under the body. This was something I noticed during practice, that the underbody was suffering. We had underbody damage which cost us about 5 minutes during practice 1, so car tends to take a beating around here.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in lap.
I'm kind of glad I'm not coming out in front of Verstappen because I can really do without having everyone else around, having faster cars behind me and then ruining my own race. Not very good at that. So Giovinazzi's gone in the pits, so I don't really know what the hard tyre strategy is. Really do not understand. Gasly's catching us. This is another thing I've got to remember. The pit lane at Zandvoort is really tricky. Yeah, we're too slow into that compared to the AI. I've just gained bucket load of time on me.
Go, go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Go, go, go. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Right, the pits we go. Giovinazzi, is he ahead? He is. They beat Gasly out of the pits, so the drivers that started on the hards ended up pitting at the same time as those on the mediums.
We think the underbodies incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious.
Oh. I'm not going to be helping it with lines like that. And now that there isn't as much as a tyre offset, I'm going to struggle against these two. Any sort of relief that I have is that the AI
Guan Yu is coming in for his stop.
aren't exactly quick in the last couple of corners, so here's hoping. We don't need to defend too much. Nearly lost it. That would have been embarrassing.
Our gap to the car in front is 9.0 seconds.
I'm curious about their strategies because those that started on the hard tyres, so Lando Norris is leading the race. Wow. He started on the softs and is now on the hard compound tyre, which is baffling. And those that started on the hard tyres are now on the softs, except for George Russell. Except for Kimi Raikkonen, because he's gone onto the hards as well. I really don't understand what the point of that was.
Gap to teammate behind is 6.0 seconds.
Guan Yu's having a good race, he's just lonely in 17th. But it's better for him, it's helpful. Was terrifying. And Gasly's got past Giovinazzi. because the Alpha did have a little look at me. Is Gasly going to be close enough? I don't think he will be. In fact, Giovinazzi's got to go in the pits. So, unless he's broken something on my car again, puts Guan Yu up to 16th. Nice kick of oversteer there, coming out of turn 4. Turn 3, I think.
Okay, gap ahead is 10.2 seconds.
And that will continue to grow. That's my first mistake. And Gasly is going to go to the outside.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Okay, I was there. And we'd made damage. Great.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, we've made contact on a long right-hander. We're still side by side. I don't know.
The bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse.
Oh, cheers, Jeff. Yeah, side pod and barge board damage. Not good for us, but it's not too bad. Well, it's just a difference a little bit. But yeah, damage between us and Gasly, so Gasly's going to have to pit, which puts Guan Yu up to 15th, so I'm not sure he can really do, to be honest. It's just one of them races. Oh, I just got that wrong. Get to turn 4. I think it's turn 4. Let's say it is, but it's probably turn 3. Just noticing a little bit of a difference in the lower speed corners. Tyre wear is absolutely manageable, there's no issue with that. But low speed car doesn't quite have the same low speed grip that it would have. Did we provide that we didn't have damage? It's not affecting us. We're doing absolutely fine. 3 laps to go.
The side pods have taken damage. You may start to pick up a little drag.
My race engineer sounding very concerned then. May start to pick up a little drag. Oh dear. Oh, that's deep. Ooh. Couple little mistake there, creeping in.
Gap to car in front is 14.6 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Two to go. Oh, well.
Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
This is what happens when you turn on the curbs. That's why we have the flashbacks for now. You know, you just... I mean, it is late of a night, so I'm not really paying as much attention as I would be, but... See, it's happened again.
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Incident on track, but nothing going on with it. Brilliant, nice one. Hemorrhaging a lot of time through the middle sector to Guan Yu, and I certainly do think the damage is playing a role in that. Ooh, a bit wide, a bit of sideways coming out of penultimate, well, third to last corner. One lap to go. Just running in 14th, we just not competitive.
This is your final lap of the race.
In relation to the Class B cars, they are in a league of their own around here. But we are comfortably the best car in Class C. No, we certainly have the race pace over the Alfa Romeos. Bottas has won the Grand Prix, so he's extending his championship gap, and Lando must have been overtaken towards the end. Lando was leading the race. Well, lucky for him. Although why the team put him on hard tyres instead of mediums, I've no idea. A couple of corners to go, just got to get through it. It's been quite an uneventful race actually, to be honest. Nothing really has happened. Got past Giovinazzi earlier on and that was it. Not much has gone on since then. Just been driving a race. I didn't think I'd finish this. It's not one of my good circuits. Just going to cruise around the final corner. That's it, 14th place. Not bad. Hello, Max.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
There's Max CFC 23. Chelsea fan? Coventry City fan? Chester fan? That'd be a miracle.
Magnificent victory here at the Dutch Grand Prix.
Well, Mercedes have won. Fair play to them.
So
not that I care.
After a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to
Lando
the
winning,
podium.
but he came third in the end. Let's see how we look where we are. Yes, 24. Finally got enough of the rainbow to go inside the halo, so I'll put that on for the next race. That'd be good. Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan watching on there. You can probably judge from my accent. I'm up north.
Then at the drivers' standings. More points for Valtteri Bottas.
Liverpool fan here. No begrudgement to anyone.
At the top of the table.
Who's a fan of Chelsea?
Discuss, Ant, who would you say is a contender for driver
you guys
of the day?
looking strong for the for this season.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes continue to extend their lead.
Guys are definitely the dark horses.
Certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join
I'm
myself
good, thanks, buddy. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
Formula One action soon.
There we are. Well, we finished 14th, 15th as a team, which is really good, I've got to say. But look at the pace difference between the next best car, which is AlphaTauri. You know, we are some way off that. I mean, Guan Yu's best lap was half a second off it, but that's still huge around a short track like this. So we got work to do if we want to keep up with everyone. In terms of the standings, nothing's changed. We've still got 4 points. which is more than the Class C cars of Alfa, Haas and Williams, which is really, really good. Good to see you, good Max, that's always happy to hear. We've got another race down. We're past the halfway mark of the season. I think that's the 11th race now. And yeah, I'm quite happy. I think the only way realistically we're going to get any more points this season is if we have a safety car and a lot of luck. Here we are, we're 7th in terms of the acclaim. Guan Yu's a little higher. Big boost on the team acclaim. What about money? We didn't get the Zinetto bonus, but we did get the zigzag one. Which reminds me, I should have put the zigzag sponsorship on the car. Who's your favourite driver? Max has asked. Lando Norris. In terms of drivers on this season's grid, anyway, I followed Lando since he was in. I actually watched him growing up when he was in Formula 4, the regional series. I watched him race a couple of times at Alton Park, and so I've seen him right from the early days. So I've always been a big fan. Favourite driver ever was Jenson Button. I grew up with Jenson. He was my #1 favourite. Absolutely love him, still do. Absolute legends. Cannot say any more about that. What about you, Max? What about you? So let's have a look at these activities. We've got second driver, so let's give Guan Yu a bit more focus and a bit more in terms of promotion. That'll come in handy. There we are in the performance, and we should be ahead of AlphaTauri, but in that race we were nowhere near them. But we've got to try and do a renegotiation with Guan Yu, or can I sneakily try and get Mick Schumacher? Nah, not quite. Been good if I could have done. So let's renegotiate with Guan Yu.
Here you can make an offer to your driver. The more you offer, the greater chance of them agreeing to it. Be careful not to insult drivers though. If you do, they might refuse to negotiate any more with you in this negotiation.
Max saying Verstappen and Lando. Favourite team? I'd have to say it's between McLaren or Williams for me. I'm quite neutral in the championship fight between Hamilton and Verstappen and Mercedes and Red Bull at the minute, so it's really good for me to watch. But I do love McLaren and Williams. Always like to root for an underdog if I can. I've got McLaren merchandise and I've got Williams merchandise as well, so definitely one of those two. I think we're going to go medium risk, I think, on this one. What about you, Max? Who's your favourite team? I assume it's going to be either Red Bull or McLaren. Go for 2 million. Are these happy with that? For the next 9 weekends, wow. What a deal. Right, so we've sorted that out. Don't need to worry about Guan Yu, so now we need a bit more. We need some upgrades because our car is just, well, our specifications are just a bit crap. And Will Buxton was laughing at us when he did his interview, saying some of your resources look outdated. I think your driver face model looks outdated. Right, let's see what we got on the R&D. It's the same redesign brake ducts. Our aero is right, pretty decent. What about chassis? That's in development, but we can't do any more there. Our engine? Apparently our engine is now the 3rd best. I don't even know how that works. Reliability? Yeah, reliability's crap. We'll do the brake ducts. That'll give us a bit more aero. I'm curious to see where we are in terms of chassis. So yeah, that's where we're losing a lot of ground. The chassis is, we're 9th best on the grid. We're not really No wonder we struggled so much at Zandvoort, because that's a chassis track. Max saying, and with McLaren and Red Bull, yeah, fourth. God, Red Bull have been, you know, all the years Red Bull were in this, but before they were Red Bull, when they were Jaguar, I remember when they were Jaguar growing up. I don't really remember them when they were Stewart, just before that. But definitely remember when they were Jaguar before they came Red Bull. They're a lot better than Jaguar, put it that way. Might as well improve our durability. Anything that we've hit the development peaks, and nothing we can do. What about, we need to do our customization. That's something we do need to sort. Because personal stickers, first things first. Let's get the rainbows on there. Always wanted that on there, it's pretty cool. And we need to get zigzag on the car, because we haven't got that yet, so let's get zigzag on the board. Where's Zinetto? I've got them somewhere. Oh, Zinetto have completely disappeared, great. So let's put them... Which looks better, zigzag there or Zinetto? I'd say zigzag, I'll leave it at that. I would go with... We need to change the colour because that looks utterly stupid. It doesn't actually look that good. That's going to be quite awkward to colour that, actually. Wonder what colour we could use. Maybe try a blue? No, it doesn't. Let's try the saturation. We're going to struggle with that. Max just said, I'm going to have to go soon because my battery is low, so when's your next stream? Oh, thanks, Max. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow night, roughly the same time. I think I'll probably be streaming then. If I'm not, then it'll certainly be in the next day or two, definitely. So, anyway, hope you can get your battery on charge. Appreciate the follow, buddy, and have a good one. I don't like these colours. Zinetto looks a little bit better. If we can get the right colour, it might look a little bit better. So if we go for a full black, it's just... I've got an idea. So if I try... Oh, he's still going to be here for a few minutes. What do you reckon colour we should pick here? Because I'm actually struggling with this. I don't know about the white. I think Xenon's the best one to have. Alright, no worries. Let me know when you're going. I just don't know what colour. Would it look better with a blue or maybe a sort of... We try and pull it back so it's a bit contrasting. That works. That looks better. Let's go with that. And then what I'll do is I'll change this one so it's Zinetto on the side. So that looks better. Sponsor 5. I'm going to put zigzag there. Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? Really tricky to pick, but I think it'll look better here. So let's... Yeah, it looks a lot better there. We pull the saturation up a bit. It's a little bit messy, I won't lie. Try and get it to blend a little bit more. I think we go there like that. That should be okay. Sponsor 6, 7. Let's have a look at it from the outside. Yeah, that looks okay. I think that looks alright. Still need to put our other decals on properly though. So I think, don't know where Xenon have gone. They're on this side, so I'm going to put them. I'm going to put them on the side pod. So they go there. I'm going to put Zigzag up here. And then we're going to put Zyneto up here, but we're going to make this one blue, I think. So we've still got a few places to put sponsorship, and we can change this all around. It's not really the end of the world. See you on the next stream, Max. Have a nice one. So, sponsor slot 10. Sponsor slot 6. I think I'm quite happy with that. Oh, we've got a big Xenon Dynamics. Maybe we should get rid of that one then. Yeah, let's make that blank. So there's space for everything else, but that looks better now. Got Zigzag on the car. Got a bit more going on the front. We haven't got anything on the rear wing yet. But that's looking a lot better now. I think the livery's a cracker. I think if I do change anything next year, it might be the colour a little bit. But other than that, I definitely don't want to change the design. So we got that sorted. We got Guan Yu all signed up. Our finances are looking. Yeah, they're looking. Is what they are. So 4 points for us. I think we can call that a success. Alright, let's advance. Okay, second driver, got that, got the promotion filming, and that is it. Brilliant. So, appreciate you watching in terms of tonight's stream. Next stream that I'll be doing will be on Monza. That'll be a great track to race around. How I'll get on around there, we'll soon find out. It's going to be a tricky one. But wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one. Enjoy your evening, all day, wherever you might be, and have a good one.